Imagine cutting your weekly workload in half without losing your voice, without losing your connection with your readers, and without losing any quality. What if your blog could run smoother while you stay fully present for the creative work that you actually love?
Welcome to today's training, Automate Your Blogging Tasks Without Losing Your Personal Touch. Whether you're juggling multiple platforms, managing traffic spikes, or trying to grow in a noisy online world, it's easy to waste hours on repetitive tasks that honestly, you really just don't need anymore. So today, we're breaking down exactly what you can automate, how to automate it, and how to keep your personal voice front and center so that your audience still feels connected to you, even while your systems run quietly in the background.
Here's what you're going to learn. The number one blogging mistake bloggers make when automating their workflow. Number two, how to automate repetitive tasks without looking or feeling robotic or generic or losing your touch. Number three, a simple 3-step framework for building a supportive automation system. And number four, tools and hacks that save time without sacrificing connection. Super important.
So, what are you going to walk away with? A clear map of what automations you actually need, systems that handle tedious tasks for you, more time for creativity, video, content growth, community, confidence that your voice and your personal touch stay intact. So before we dig in, I want you to text the word automate, AUTOMATE, to 251-644-6701 to get your free printable for today's training.
That's right. All right. So let's talk about the number one automation mistake that bloggers make. Automating everything and accidentally automating their personality right out of their business. That's a problem. Most bloggers hear automation and they immediately think auto publish posts, auto generate emails, auto responses, auto posting to every platform, auto everything. And then they are in automation. Before long, their content feels stiff. Their emails feel generic and basic and chat GPT. Their audience engagement drops and they feel disconnected from their very own business.
So why does it happen? Well, because we allow the tools to replace the creator. Because everything looks like what it is, mass produced. Because readers feel like they're interacting with a system and not a real person. Automation becomes the driver instead of the support. So the truth is that automation should absolutely 100% remove busy work. They should not remove you. When done right, automation frees up time for your creativity, for your storytelling, for your personal insights, for your unique voice, for your community building. It's not about becoming more robotic. It's actually about becoming more you, because the repetitive work is handled.
Here is why over automation is harmful. Because you lose personal connection. Your emails sound like templates. Your pins all start to look the same. We're not saying do more of what's working, but come on, like we can't just be a cookie cutter. Your content feels predictable. You unintentionally break trust when you do all of this. Your readers can tell when something feels automated or feels off, especially if it was something that used to feel so personal, and you burn out faster. If your audience engagement drops because everything feels stiff, then you start to feel discouraged. You don't want to do this anymore. Am I spending my time in the right places? You double down on time-consuming tasks that don't help. It becomes a problem. So automation is supposed to support your voice. It's not supposed to replace it, and we don't want you to forget that.
So how do we do that? How do we automate without losing our voice? Well, the solution? Our 3-layer authentic automation framework. This framework automates your tasks that your audience doesn't see, and it protects the ones that they do, the ones where your personality really matters the most. The 3 layers are, number 1, hidden automation, back end and admin things. Number 2, hybrid automation, where you and your system work together. And 3, those human-centered tasks where there is no automation allowed at all. So let's break them down.
All right, number 1, Layer number one, hidden automations, the back end and the admin. These tasks take a ton of time, but your reader never sees it. It's like when you watch someone on the news and you're thinking, wow, that's an easy job. They just worked for an hour. No, there was a lot of work that made that happen. Okay. But this, not necessarily the news stuff, but this hidden automation stuff is a perfect candidate for automation. Okay. Here are some examples. Here are some things that you could potentially automate. Pinterest scheduling, use Tailwind or the Pinterest native scheduler to do that. Makes sense. Email tagging and segmenting. Those are things that can easily be done so that you're not going in every single time and having to do all this work just to get an email to go out. Analytic reporting, have that, being able to get that sent to you every single week. Broken link monitoring, social media auto posting to secondary platforms. So if I post once, if I put something on Instagram, I can also get it to go out to all of these other places just by having this automation set up. Auto delivery of digital products. Okay. You shouldn't have to deliver the products that your people buy. It should not require you to sit at your desk to make sure that that ebook gets sent to them. All of that should be set up with an automatic delivery. Affiliate link auto insertion. Is that happening for you? Things like getting your alt text automatically added in by using a plugin. There are different things that you can automate. What are those steps?
List the tasks that you spend time on that your audience never actually sees. And then I want you to go in and circle the tasks that could run automatically without affecting connection. Then start setting up some automations. Just set up one a week using your chosen tool, whether that's Tailwind or Zapier or BirdSend or Kit or Metricool or Tailwind or whatever it is. One automation a week. Ask yourself, what back-end tasks steal my time but really don't need my personal touch? And then layer it in. So layer number 2, that hybrid automation where you and your system are working together. These are tasks that need your voice, but the system can handle the structure, like email sequences. So you create the sequence with your personal stories, with your links, with your personality, but they're delivered automatically. You pre-build Pinterest templates. So all you're doing is sticking things in there. You use like Canva or even WordPress templates, right? So that you've sped things up. You don't have to create the template every time. You just have to use the template to create the thing. A/B testing headlines, you set it up, it tests on its own. Maybe you have content blocks where you've personalized them, but you use them over and over, like pre-written. Scheduling your newsletters ahead of time. You sit down and do them in bulk. They go a lot faster, but you have written them personally. Using AI for drafts or for outlines, but then adding your lived-in experience, your expertise, your, again, personality into the content.
So here are some action steps for you. Choose your templates. Kelly was talking about templates. Identify your templates for Pinterest, for Instagram, for email, for your blog outlines, okay? Then what are some things that you can create that are like blocks that you could plug into maybe future blog posts, future emails, and it's not the whole thing. It's just elements that you don't have to recreate. And you have a variety of them that you're using so that it doesn't seem like it's the same thing over and over again. So like that could be an email. You, at the end of my emails, at the end of my emails, I always give them products to go look at, or a YouTube video to go watch. That could all be automatically. You could have a whole set of those that you just cycle through, but the rest of the email is fresh and new, okay? How can you batch create graphics and get them scheduled, or batch do your Pinterest and schedule it out? Keep your automation system, but you're still writing the heart of the message, right? So that it doesn't feel like it's just a cookie cutter that's being used over and over again. I want you to ask yourself, what part of this task needs me? And what part can a tool actually handle and it not feel like a tool is handling it to my readers?
And then number 3, human-centered tasks, no automation allowed. These tasks directly impact connection, trust, and brand voice. They should always be human-led. Well, okay.
I don't know.
Right? Okay. I think some of these can kind of go back to that hybrid. So replying to meaningful comments or emails, you should absolutely not just let it run on its own, but you can create a whole list of them that you're using. templates that even say insert this thing here, that kind of thing, right? To help you speed through responding a lot faster. Filming YouTube videos, I mean, yes, you could have a little AI person that does it for you, but honestly, I think it needs to be you. No automation allowed. Writing your blog post intro that reflects, what is going on needs to be you. Responding to DMs from loyal followers probably needs to be you. Creating those heartfelt, me-centric social media posts probably needs to be you. So your action steps are, I want you to identify where your audience engages the most. And that's where you need to show up. That's where your presence matters the absolute most. But set boundaries. 10 to 15 minutes a day of connection time is plenty so that you can protect your energy while protecting your personalization. Ask yourself, does my audience truly need me here?
All right, so here's an example of a transformation that might happen. So let's say your current workflow looks like this. Maybe this is familiar to you. 5 hours a week, you're creating pins. All right, if you work Monday through Friday, that's an hour a day. 2 hours a week, you are spent tagging emails. That should not happen. So you can do that so much easier. All right, 3 hours a week, you're posting to social media manually. 1 hour a week, you're formatting posts. 0 hours a week, you're telling personal stories. And 0 hours a week, you're connecting with your readers. And 0 hours a week, you are working on systems that support you. Okay. Now,
so after using this automation, your framework becomes 0 hours creating pins because you've pre-made the templates and Tailwind is doing the work. 0 hours tagging emails because you have automated segmentation set up through your opt-ins. 0 hours manually posting on social because something like SmarterQ or Metricool is auto posting the things that you've created. And 0 hours reformatting content because you're using reusable post templates. So suddenly you've gained 3 hours for storytelling, 2 hours for improving SEO, 2 hours for community and connecting with your readers, and even an hour for resting or creating video. Your business starts feeling personal again because you have time to show up personally.
So here's the key takeaway that I want for you to remember. Automation isn't about replacing your personality. It's about removing the repetitive tasks that keep you from having time to share your personality. The right system gives you more space for creativity, it gives you more time for connection, and it gives you more growth, not less. That's really important.
So your final micro habit challenge is to spend 15 minutes this week writing down the top 10 tasks that you repeat all the time. Label each one. Go through it. Really label it. Is it hidden? Is it hybrid? Or is it human? And don't just think everything is human. Really, really think about it. Really spend time and effort. Can this be a hybrid or can this be a hidden automation? Then I want you to choose one. Just choose one hidden task and get that automated this week. Get it going. Set it up so that it runs. Then choose a hybrid task. Create that template. Get that taken care of. And finally, you're going to protect one human task and you're going to do it personally with intention. You're going to set a block in your schedule and you're going to do it regularly.
So I want you to remember, small automations equal massive time savings. Your blog can run smoothly behind the scenes and your audience can still feel very deeply connected to you. And you can reclaim your creativity. Okay, you've got this. I don't want you to forget. Text the word automate to 251-644-6701. If you do that and you don't get the printable, because we made a printable for you, then what I need you to do is undo your DND. And how you do that is you text the word start and only the word start. Wait like 10 to 20 seconds, then text the word automate. You're doing all of this to this 251-644-6701 number, and then it'll get you back into our automations, okay? Don't DND us if you want to get our printables. We only message you for the things that you want. Like, we're not sending messages every day, okay? We're sending you what you want. Now, go build a workflow that supports your life and your unique voice and reclaim some of your time. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.